Earsy Direct.
Yep.
Did you know that COVID-19 is a thing?
If you're watching this, this means that we actually had stuff to say. I have been spoiled on a couple of things, most notably Alfred Chicken's Clucky Day.
Oh.
Obviously, everyone was anticipating a sequel to Alfred Chicken, but yeah.
I have not seen anything.
We live on the continent of Elios.
Don't care.
Okay. I did get spoiled on this.
At its center. 1,000 years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the Fell Dragon. We called upon heroes from other worlds to aid us.
I'm currently not sure what it is that you've been spoiled on, but okay.
This is Fire Emblem.
Okay.
I just was spoiled that there is a Fire Emblem.
Oh shit, is it going to be toothpaste, John?
It might be. I'm not liking the fact that this is immediately starting with, like, the heroes bullshit.
I sense a resurrection. The binding weakens.
Is this a main game that's a sequel to Heroes or something? Suck on that toothpaste, Chan.
Yay. Yay, now we can start fear-mongering that she's going to be in Smash.
Well, I assume this is a you pick the gender protagonist.
No.
Sylvain. Don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. Maybe the first person wasn't actually Sylvain.
So, what do we just fucking special summon old characters? Engage.
What the fuck is this?
You're awake.
Yeah? 1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep.
What are those?
God, 1,000,000 years.
If I may, you are a divine dragon, a member of a royal family of dragons revered as deities.
You are literally a fucking god.
Fell dragon.
Huh.
I can almost remember.
I've had my eye on
The ring. Marth, right.
What?
I was trying to think, like, what did the leak say again? Because, like, that Fire Emblem has been leaking for, like, years at this point.
Quiet, I know.
Since, like, 2020.
We'll liven up as we
I think the rumor was, like, that would be a Warriors game,
The time has come.
a remake, and a new game. And I guess this makes this the new game, which I'm not thrilled that this is just Heroes on console.
I don't know anything about Heroes other than it's like a gacha game, so...
Please grant me.
Even
Like,
if it doesn't have the gacha, like, how the fuck are they gonna make a good story out of, oh yeah, we just pulled all these random characters out of their fucking stories.
is that what they're doing here? Because, like, they showed Marth, but have there been other, like, previous characters?
I thought I saw Sylvain, but I think I was just seeing wrong. Okay, to be fair, I don't actually see any others. But still.
Wow, 1,000,000 years.
Hello, everyone.
I thought I
So,
saw, like,
what
the
do you
hero
think?
summoning area.
And I'll be your guide
Yes.
for today's Nintendo Direct.
I did actually get spoiled on one other real thing.
What you just
I will
saw
say when we
is
get
Alfred
to it.
Chicken.
installment of the Fire Emblem series.
Yeah.
Fire Emblem Engage.
But obviously don't want to say more on that.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll also be releasing the Fire Emblem Engage.
All I know is that people have been saying for fucking years that we're getting Prime Trilogy and Zelda remasters, and that they're definitely happening this time.
Like, specifically ports of Wind Waker and TP, right?
Batch of headlines.
And maybe Ute and Majora, I'm not sure.
Even Majora HD would be welcome.
Two to tango.
Here, random indie game.
Cody and May's relationship is on the rocks,
Oh shit, it's Alan Wake.
but it gets even tougher when they're turned into dolls. To get their
This
Oh
is some
shit,
shit.
it's Alan Wake.
onslaught of challenges where working together is the only way forward. Team up and cooperate with a friend in this critically acclaimed two-player platforming adventure.
Oh shit, it's Fireboy and Water Girl.
Be traveled with someone by your side.
Every co-op,
Fantastical worlds filled
every,
with
like, co-op
challenging
platformer is Fireboy and Water
experiences
Girl.
around every corner. In addition to single system play,
Or a rip-off of it.
also be played on two systems via local wireless
Including
or
Alfred
online
Chicken.
with a pal via
Sorry,
the free
knockoff.
Quest Pass. Help Cody and May
What is
return
rip
to
off a
normal
bad word now?
with a partner.
No, I got corrected on this by Charlie like last week.
It Takes Two
We saw,
launches
like,
on Nintendo Switch system November
What was it?
4th.
It was like a KFC like, you know, one of those that was called like KHF, and I'm like, oh look, it's a KFC ripoff, and he was like, you do it too, and because apparently he was like his girlfriend had also called it like something a ripoff, and he's like, no, it's a knockoff. It's only
Oh
a
no,
ripoff
it's
if
scary.
It's only a ripoff if they're overcharging you for it. And
Oh,
like,
I see. It's.
I feel like people use it interchangeably. Okay.
I feel like a thing can rip off something else. It doesn't have to be. Yeah.
Use the
Gonna be a scorpion.
Obscura to repel
Ah.
evil spirits and uncover the memories that were sealed away. A dark curse looms near. What ancient rituals will be revealed? Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar
That sure is a series that exists.
First time in the West on
Oh, was it a
Nintendo
new one? It
Switch.
looked identical to everything else I've seen of Fatal Frame.
There's a new hero who looks mechanical.
Ugh. I hate when they do that.
Introducing Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass for the Xenoblade
I didn't even know there was a
Chronicles 3
volume
game.
1. I guess I didn't watch the Xenoblade Direct.
A new hero. She appears
Yeah,
to
like,
be
didn't the game just come out? How does it already have expansion passes?
complete her quest to have her join your
Money.
party. Expanding your options.
The only thing I know about this game is that there is girl what has wings on head, and she has funny accent and booba. I actually don't know if she has booba or if that's just people draw her that way.
Defeat all enemy waves to earn rewards.
I know at least the protagonists have less pronounced booba in their artwork, and people are like, oh, it's so good that they fired the guy from Xenoblade 2, even though it's actually the same artist.
My god.
More hero and gameplay additions will arrive.
Literally a hentai artist.
Wave 2 of the Xenoblade
Like, apparently he
Chronicles
actually
expansion
is,
pass
but,
launches on
like,
Who the fuck
Nintendo
could-
Switch
yeah.
October 13th.
The Fire Emblem Three Houses artist was like a boys love manga artist. I don't know if she did porn, but
Nautical nonsense begins when SpongeBob and Patrick make a wish that
SpongeBob isn't a Nintendo character.
In this 3D platforming
I
adventure,
don't know
you'll
what I'm
travel
getting
through
at here.
portals to 7 outlandish wish worlds.
No, but his
like
windshield wipers
prehistoric
are.
kelp forest and wild
Didn't come up much
forest
in the show, though.
Explore using all sorts of wacky moves, don over 30 fantastic cosmic costumes, and meet your favorite Bikini Bottom residents from the TV series, voiced by
TV.
your original actors. Soak up SpongeBob SquarePants, the cosmic ship.
I was hoping they were gonna say, like, meet all your favorite characters, and it would show, like, Larry and Old Man Jenkins.
and Pearl.
Fit, box with familiar
What the
characters
fuck?
from Fist of the North Star. They'll be your instructors
Okay.
in exercise mode, leading you through various boxing drills. Defeat as many enemies as you can with just your fists in battle mode.
I can't believe they're making a Fire Emblem for the Engage.
Boss battles, including Jaggy. Fitness boxing, Fist of the
Oh,
North
well,
Star.
including Jaggy.
On Nintendo Switch, March 2023. This ain't your uncle's dodgeball.
So you want to avoid
Throw whatever you
Jaggies
can at
when
opponents in this
you're doing
hilariously
pixel art, but in
hard
3D games, I
party
guess it's
game.
okay.
Embrace the absurdity of frantic minigames, each one featuring ridiculous rules in madcap arenas. Customize your character
Featuring,
head to toe with
you know,
hundreds of accessories. Plus,
the
download
graphics
six
of
brands and
Goat
brands
Game.
in local and
Or,
online play.
no, Goose
You
Game.
wanna know
I don't know, there's too many
what?
fucking generic games.
Launches on Nintendo Switch early next year.
I'm not convinced we were in streams of that.
On a ruined island. Brave the unknown in this isometric action-adventure game. Your only clue here is the manual. Traverse the island's interconnected realms to retrieve its missing pages. Dangerous traps and even more
Wow, I can't believe they
dangerous
ripped off
monsters lurk around every corner.
SBCG4AP.
What long-lost secrets will the island reveal? Tunic launches on the Nintendo Switch system September 27th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I thought it was already out for some reason. I know it's probably out on Steam, but
Intel has arrived for these front mission remakes.
you know those things that exist.
Two front mission games are
I see
story-
brown.
In Front Mission 1
Was this the
remake,
one from the direct that was like, in the city you must struggle to survive, and they announced the second one first?
as you
Maybe,
progress,
I don't know.
you'll obtain skills that can help you gain the upper hand against opponents. You can also test your mettle at the Coliseum.
Can you believe the high octane action?
I wonder if that thing being called Sutherland is a reference to Code Geass, or vice versa, or probably neither.
Features like more terrain effects, weapon and armor attributes, and over 80 new skills added from the first game. Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this November. Front Mission 2 Remake will launch on Nintendo Switch next year. And
Can't remake a game that doesn't exist.
a remake of Front Mission 3
What do you mean a remake of 3? There's no 1 or 2. This series doesn't exist.
It's a wonderful life for a new generation.
Oh yeah, I know what this is actually as
After
well.
nearly 20 years, a beloved farming experience is reborn.
Well, we know someone who cares.
Welcome back to Forgotten Valley.
God, my friend literally called it a Harvest Moon. It's a Wonderful Life, and I'm like, isn't a Harvest Moon like the one that's shitty now, and people want you to play Story of Seasons instead? And they're like, yeah, but this is a remake of an older one.
Friendly animals and help the land flourish. Befriend the townsfolk while you're
didn't
out
even
and about
correct
in the
me.
valley.
I mean, I don't know anything
Meet your
about it, so.
partner and start a family. In
I only
this
know what
installment,
Nick has told
those
us, unless
around
I'm
you will grow older as
remembering
time
wrong.
goes on. Their appearances will change over the years. Your child will also choose their
One
career
day you'll
based on how
die.
you raise them.
I've shown here where she says the show is almost
Wonderful
over
fun
already.
in Forgotten Valley lies ahead. Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life launches on Nintendo Switch, summer 2023.
For a second, I thought they said summer 2022. I'm like, that's almost over? I still do not have this game. I want to get it, but I'm in no rush.
Are you aware of how ridiculously well it sold?
Yes. Isn't it the fastest selling game ever in Japan?
Apparently.
The first post-launch Splat
I looked at that list yesterday, and there's a lot of questionable things on it.
the theme.
Number 4 is Final Fantasy VIII.
To a deserted island.
Um,
Gear, grub,
Well, see,
or
the thing is that kind of thing makes sense because Final Fantasy VII was so popular, but it had to build that, you know,
yeah, I guess.
to an extent. So then it makes sense that the immediate follow-up would then carry that hype.
Yeah, pretty much the entire list was, like, RPGs, Animal Crossing, and Splatoon. It was like...
Splatoon 3.
I'm trying to remember if there was anything on there that
For more info in the future.
didn't fit one of those categories.
I know there were a decent number of people that never bothered with 2 because they like Splatoon 2 because people were like, oh, it's too similar to Splatoon 1.
To a deserted island.
And then I'm assuming those people have hopped onto 3, except I think 3 is more similar to 2 than 2 is to 1. But
You'd think that 2 would have suffered, or would have benefited from the, oh, nobody has a Wii U situation.
Right. I guess even more people have Switches now, and they're like wanting to hop in while it's like new. Yeah, this apparently got leaked. I heard about this last night. So
Is
doesn't
this
really
not
count.
a game that's already come out?
Nope.
Oh.
Introducing a brand new game in the Octopath
I never
Traveler.
finished the original because it got extremely fucking grindy.
8 new travelers embark on a journey through the land of Celestia.
With that, we could
I did like the
Is
gameplay before.
so is Triangle Strategy the same art style, or is that one different looking?
Triangle Strategy is the same art style, but it's a different genre. It's a strategy RPG like Fire Emblem instead of a turn-based, like, you know, turn-based battle RPG.
And then there's Live Alive, which I don't remember if that's this style or not.
Not the stench. The stench.
That's just thrown. You can't trick me with that accent.
what I do.
Leave the hunting to me. You'll have all the tasty meat you want. I need to rediscover who I am.
Cast T.
Explore a wide world set in a bustling area. Each traveler's path action differs between day and night.
Our Lord knows well the ways of the world.
What will happen when their paths intertwine?
Yeah, nothing to say.
Yep. I spent my bit on I tried the first game and didn't finish it.
New world.
Think I found the source.
The 8 travelers each have their own story to tell. Where will their journey?
Kind of just seems like they're just doing the same thing again. I don't know why there's a stigma against that.
Yeah, if it works once, then I mean,
Traveler 2 launches on Nintendo
try to.
February
Hmm?
24th.
I certainly welcome mixing it up a little.
Yeah.
I hate when people are like, ugh, they haven't completely changed it up from the fucking foundation. Like, fucking worth nothing. I'm like, but you like the first one.
I'm surprised that people are liking this weird, like, sprites in a 3D world style. I don't really find it that appealing.
A magical home.
Didn't we just fucking see this?
Welcome to your new
Okay, no.
fairy tale life in Fae Farm.
No, we did.
Cultivate your homestead and forge
Same game.
It's just the same
in this
game.
farm simulation RPG.
This one has more black people.
Yes.
Discover magical spells to grow crops. Face off against mischievous
Okay,
foes,
this is different.
and explore the enchanted realms of Azoria. Along the way, you'll befriend a lively cast
I'm
of
like,
characters
what's Zoria again?
who
Oh
will
yeah, it's
inspire
like
their home.
one of the usernames of one of the
Fairy tale
Zelda Classic
homestead
devs, or
solo,
former Zelda
or
Classic devs, I
together
should
with
say.
up to 4 players in local or online multiplayer. By gathering resources and crafting items, you'll be able to customize
Yeah,
So
yeah,
unrealistic
couch
that you
spawn.
can just
enjoy
place
this
items like that.
mesmerizing adventure even more.
Can't believe they didn't think of that.
As the seasons change, new spellbinding surprises can be unlocked that'll help you
So
restore
it's sort of
Zoria
a
to
story
its
of
natural
seasons, if you
splendor.
will.
Magic awaits in Fae Farm, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch, spring 2023. It's a musical blast.
Oh,
Wii
shit.
Music.
Celebrate the 35th anniversary of the Final Fantasy
Oh, I
series
have to
with the
get
latest
this.
theater rhythm game.
Why?
Because I love theater rhythm.
Songs like One Winged
I've
Angel,
never heard you refer to it before.
Torn from the Heavens,
I most certainly have. I used to play a lot more of
Suteki
it.
Dane,
That was an FF14 boss
Dane.
theme.
85 songs total. Songs are categorized by game, so you can play each stage while experiencing the series through the music.
At least this is much less of a kind of waste than what happened originally. I got the original game in like 2013, and then they released a follow-up, which was just the same game, but with like some songs changed and some new songs and characters like 2 years later, and I fucking bought that too. I don't regret it, but it was very, very similar. This at least is like HD and all that.
Near series. Octopath Traveler. Live Alive and more will be released. That's 90 additional songs.
And Plock.
Plus,
The original had Xenoblade music in it.
season pass
Wonder if they'll do
and 27
that again.
extra songs, including Melodies of Life, will be available.
Oh, it's digital only? I guess that makes sense. I'm surprised both the other games got physical releases.
A cosmic adventure is just around the corner.
Okay, so this hasn't come out yet.
Stop on
No,
adventure
but they've announced
Black
3 different waves of
Bushes
DLC
with
for it.
Mario and the Rabbids. Let's dive into exploration.
God, I just remembered I actually have the first
Freely roam
one.
through all sorts of
Oh, yeah.
dangerous worlds, each one
You're obligated to play it
with
for at least
discoveries.
17 minutes.
Well, no, it's I either have to never play it or I have to play it for like 50 hours. It can't be anything between.
with their troubles.
I don't know, it wouldn't kill me to try it. It's different enough from what I
What if
usually
it
play
actually
that it
would?
might actually be good. Yeah.
After each quest or battle, your team will earn rewards and get stronger. Sparks are here to lend a helping hand, recruiting 30 different Sparks, each with their own special powers and skills. They can help spark a decisive victory.
Oh no, it's the fucking flat manta from Mario Sunshine.
Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope launches on Nintendo Switch October
Dude, it's still
20th.
over a month away.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. A gold
I thought it was, like,
edition
just
can
around
also
the
be
corner.
pre-ordered, containing the base game, weapon skins, and a season pass.
Oh shit.
Restore peace between humans and monsters.
By
oh, I
farming.
played this. This is
Rune
Undertale.
Factory 3 returns on Nintendo
Oh my fucking god, it is.
Take a break from quests to chat with the locals.
This is what people want now, farming sims.
Monsters. Among other relaxing activities.
Surprise new announcement. New Animal Crossing game with farming.
Your abilities in battle and conversations with the locals will vary depending on your form. Your choices will also cause
Nothing wrong with Colette.
I was thinking of that.
A new mode has been added to help you enjoy more quality time with your in-game spouse. Rune
Hot
Factory
coffee
Special
mode.
launches on
God.
Nintendo Switch next year. Plus, a new Rune Factory series will launch in the future.
What do you mean series?
More Nintendo 64 games are on
Chameleon Twist. Let's go.
Pilot Wings 64,
Yeah.
Mario Party,
Huh. I thought they never wanted to re-release that, or like couldn't, or something. Oh yes, Mario Party 3.
Party 3,
Oh god, this is gonna have online. This is gonna become the easiest way for us to do the fucking thing.
Pokemon
isn't it?
cannot be transferred to these games. So rental only. Okay.
1080 snowboarding,
So basically, the emulator is better again.
Bike 64.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know
Gradually be added
what they would let you transfer from, but still.
God, why are they fucking drip feeding these? Like,
many more gaming benefits.
like I'm already not gonna get it. At least put more stuff in it to make it more appealing. Come on.
Should mention.
Yes. Oh.
That's kind of cool. I saw the fucking screw attack icon in the corner. I'm like, is this
Yeah.
GameCube? Is this Metroid Prime? Is this how they're doing it? With online, that's kind of cool. I'm sure you can do that anyway, but
Yeah.
Why not mix things up with these Nintendo
Let's mix it up, said Medusa.
god damn it.
Switch life on the newly discovered continent of Antuisia in this
Various
immersive
day life.
RPG.
You know.
Form over 100 types of
Okay, but where's the
tasks
farming?
to build character and deepen your relationships with the locals.
There.
In doing so, you'll gain access to different job classes and abilities. A grand adventure into the unknown.
This looks like Bravely Default, but with
Various
different
Day Life
battle view.
launches on Nintendo Switch.
God, the logo looks
Various
like it.
Day Life. What the fuck kind of name is that?
Is I have a feeling that actually is just like a weird Bravely Default spin-off that I've somehow not heard of.
Oh, Factorio.
This management sim game.
What was it? Various Day Life?
Then build machines to refine them into various
It doesn't even have a fucking TV tropes page.
Eventually,
Hang
you'll
on.
construct multiple production lines
Are we
like
being
these.
are we being fucking trolled? Is this not a real game?
Creatures will attack, so keep them at bay.
I mean,
Okay,
it
it
looked
is
about
made- it
as
is
generic
made-
as you can get, so...
Switch, October
It is
28th.
made by the Bravely Default and Octopath Traveler people.
A young girl named Ib
It came out like
is
3 years ago on the
with
fucking
her
Apple Arcade.
this 2D exploration
Is this a
adventure.
fucking RPG maker game?
Wanders through a
Ib?
busy
Oh,
gallery by the
I think
artist
so.
Bayonetta, until one particular piece draws her in. Will she be able
I always
to
get
safely
confused between
return
Ib and
to her
EG.
own world? Every decision affects her fate in Ib. Launching on Nintendo Switch spring 2023.
I see.
Strikers Battle League.
Now with characters!
The game had like 8, right?
Yeah.
Joining the roster are Pauline, a physical powerhouse with fast movements and strong tackles.
Why didn't she use any of those strong tackles to escape
A
from
midfield
DK?
speedster with dazzling techniques and high pass accuracy. Plus, more
I see such mixed opinions on these. Like,
the second free up
apparently, like, they're not bad. They just need to fucking release them in complete form. Like,
the final summer.
instead of...
It's their fucking trick to try to get people playing for longer instead of people caring more initially.
想像しいあの夏が始まる
Is this another farming game?
Well, it's another anime game, so...
Okay.
Okay.
Ryza and friends set sail
That
to
this is a
adventure.
series
I've
I'm
never-
almost
I-
slightly aware of.
I've heard and watched so many like videos and discussions of people back in during the Smash speculation days, during the period where everyone was like, "Oh, it's definitely Ryza. Ryza's
Yeah.
definitely the next character. She's fucking shoo-in." I still didn't actually know what she looked like. I think this is the first time I'm ever seeing Ryza.
Well, she has Booba, so...
Work with your allies to activate various skills, which can be swapped out when needed. teamwork is paramount after all. New features are also in store. The keys to this lively adventure are in your hands. Atelier Rise of 3, Alchemist of the End, and the Secret Key.
That's a hell of a name.
Nintendo Switch system, February 24th, 2023.
Is every game just an RPG now? Like,
Yeah, RPG or farm game.
Here's a sneak peek at 2 courses racing into Wave 3. Merry Mountain from Mario Kart Tour.
Not real. Merry Christmas.
Peach Garden.
Peach Gardens from Mario
Yep.
Kart DS.
I mean, this isn't really news. This was leaked.
Yeah, I think pretty much all the tracks are kind of known at this point, but
It's
I
almost
haven't
all
been
known,
keeping up with it, so...
The only ones that aren't known are like, we know there is a brand new track they're gonna put here,
Mario Kart
but we don't
8
know what it
Deluxe
is. and
Booster
stuff like
Course
that.
Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game. launched
So they
in
only showed 2 of them, okay.
Yup.
Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
Uh-huh.
Or you can get it as an amiibo.
How was that? Next, we have some news to share about Nintendo
They
Switch
have done that.
Sports.
Oh boy, Dimitri will be
In the
thrilled.
next free update, golf will be added.
Lives rent free.
Hey, I'm not the one that
I
first
know.
mentions him. We even reused the old holes so we didn't have to make new ones. I mean, we're bringing back the classic courses that everyone loves.
On the same course in survival golf. Those with the most strokes will be
Survival golf.
Yes.
We previously announced that the update would release
We previously
this
announced that this game was going to be a game, and it turned out not to be
so the
one.
update is now planned
So
for
now it
this
will actually be.
Didn't
a
they
game.
fucking sell the soccer leg strap before the soccer game was even implemented?
We have a
Like, into the
special
game. Like,
I don't remember.
Mr. Miyamoto.
Oh no, is this gonna be Mario movie shit?
It's been a while.
Hello.
I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. I have a few things I'd like to share with you today, including some news.
Go subscribe to our friend Sakurai's
First, as
channel.
you may have heard, the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie we're developing with Chris Meledandri from Illumination will release next spring.
mm-hmm.
And Super Nintendo World, which is entering its 2nd year at Universal Studios Japan, will also open in Hollywood, California, in the US. Recently, we've been working on the finishing touches for both.
I'm amazed at how little of this movie has been, like,
Yeah. I mean, that's
Anything.
something.
20 years since the first game, and we're still working on the series.
What game? Oh.
This is Pikmin Bloom. It's a smart device game we started
Uh-huh,
in
this already
Niantic late
came out.
last year, in which players all over
are we gonna get Pikmin 4?
I would be happy with
Here's
that.
a quick rundown of the game for those who have yet to play it.
I'm
really
thinking
hope
we're
this
not
is
gonna
just
get
showing
Pikmin 4.
Pikmin Bloom is a smart device game that uses your location. By walking
Hey, it was Hey
outside,
Pikmin,
you can
Pikmin 4?
find
Oh no, Pikmin 4 still in
raise them,
development.
and plant
Was
flowers
Pikmin Bloom
together.
still Pikmin 4? Oh no, Pikmin Bloom is a.
All you
That's
need to do
different.
is
We're
take
still
it
working
with
on
you on your daily walks.
Can we see it?
You
No.
can look back at the end of the day and see where you walked. Send out Pikmin and collect the items they found that day,
If only I played mobile games.
and feed them.
Except not
nectar
really, because I
to
don't need
increase
that
their
kind of time
health.
sink.
So, how many steps did we take today?
Wow.
I'm under the impression
About
that most mobile games, even when they're not completely shitty, are still just time fillers and not actually like
Pikmin
entertaining
are
or
all
fun.
around you. Let's take a quick look
At least
my
shit like
screen.
this.
I have nearly 700 Pikmin.
Wow.
They love
But this game is already a thing. Why are we showing it?
See here, they're
Because not
flowers.
enough. I don't think they ever really did a proper like
You'll
announcement
also
for
see
it. They
the
just
number
kind of
of
like,
steps
here you
you've
go.
taken that day.
I'm thinking that like not enough people know this
Regarding
game
the map,
exists.
the
We gotta
clouds
push
will
it.
clear along the path you walk, so you can keep a record of locations you've visited. I normally move around within Kyoto, but I've also been going to Osaka, to Universal Studios Japan. I occasionally go to Tokyo as well. You'll say to yourself, okay, this time I'll try walking here. It makes trips and walks a lot of fun. It's a very easygoing
I can
pace
kinda
that
see
you can
that, like, you
enjoy
push the
just by
clouds away,
taking it
you
with you. I hope
See
you'll try it
more of
out.
the places you live and
Okay,
stuff. But
now to the main event. Please take a look at this.
Yeah, it does the Smash character intro. Miyamoto is ready to fight. Oh god, is it actually?
Why is this like gorgeous? Oh god, it is Pikmin, isn't it? Oh my god.
Please actually be. I don't know what else it would be, but like.
Thank god.
Jesus Christ, that took a long time. How is this actually real?
Because they said it was. I always believed. You can look. Any of you that share a server with me, you can.
You'll be able to play like this, from the Pikmin's perspective near the ground.
Okay. Is that Brittany?
I also made a new T-shirt.
Okay.
Nintendo Switch has made controlling the game simpler, meaning you can further concentrate on the core essence of Pikmin gameplay. We call it Dandori in Japanese, or strategically planning, deploying, and commanding the Pikmin. I hope you're all looking forward to Pikmin 4.
I mean, yeah.
Mr. Koizumi.
If my sister wasn't asleep in the other room, I'd be fucking shouting.
Now, let's move on to some more headlines.
Any other 4s we want to show off?
I still haven't played 2 or 3, but I will, and then I'll eventually get to 4.
Okay, now we're getting back to bullshit.
I think there's only going to be one more major announcement.
So there's still a thing you've been spoiled on?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this one was my fault. The other one was I was in voice chat. My fucking status all day has said, you know, as is usual, it says, like, avoiding direct spoilers, like, don't tell me anything, I'm gonna wait until I can watch with Josh later. I'm sitting in the voice chat, I'm doing art, and my fucking friend comes in and just goes, so new Fire Emblem, huh? I'm like, asshole. I'm not the type of person that normally cares about spoilers, I just wanted to have an authentic reaction on the fucking video.
The reaction would have been like, yeah, figured.
Just Dance 2023 will release for Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Wii.
In 2024.
I think they did actually stop doing the Wii ones like a couple years ago. I think like 2020 was the last one they did.
Oh my god!
To be fair, this was previously announced, but I just remember the name. But yeah, god, what the hell? If you think about it, Pikmin's a farming game too. Do you like farming? Do you like RPGs? No? Go home, don't bother watching this one. Oh wait, hang on, we actually have one more thing.
Oh my god. Is it, yo
Sorry.
dog, I heard you like farming, so I put RPG in your farm game so you can something.
I wanted to keep this in until we saw it at the end of the direct, presumably the end of the direct, but I can't keep it in. The final game is Metroid Prime 4, but it's a farming RPG.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I forgot this was a game.
After 500 years, Umbra Witch Bayonetta
But after 500 years, Bayonetta 3 is finally coming out.
first Bayonetta game, she clashed with angels to recover her lost memories. And in the second, confronted demons to save her best friend. Now, in this third installment, she'll fight to protect the world from the sudden invasion of man-made bioweapons called
In between
homunculi.
missions, take time to recover by farming.
She's gone from fighting for herself to fighting for others.
In this RPG, you must farm to
That's
survive.
enough out of you.
Those who have overcome their past history with Bayonetta to fight alongside her include the journalist Luca and another Umbra witch, Jean. New
Is that not the best friend that was saved in the second game?
It might have been.
a hair-raising demon
Of course you would have blue hair and a title card.
In Bayonetta 3, launching on Nintendo Switch October 28th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Wouldn't it be funny if they showed another
After
farming game?
today's Nintendo Direct, a new trailer delving more into gameplay.
Do you know something I don't?
Official YouTube
I
channel.
don't.
Okay.
A dark fantasy mystery abounds from the creators of Danganronpa. Welcome to the city of perpetual rain.
Do you have to fight to survive?
Many cases remain unsolved in this corporate-controlled metropolis.
That's
Those who investigate
I don't remember
are
the guy's
master
name, but the
detectives who come from all around the world.
art style. I can't remember the artist's name, but he had like a really long surname. Yeah, I don't think this has been announced before.
Meet Yuma, an amnesiac detective, and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him after their pact.
Shinigami?
Dive into these unsolved cases.
That is just
and
Calliope
the
Mori, I'm
detective
sorry.
agency. Thoroughly inspect each
Coco
person
Head.
to gather clues and evidence. When you're ready, Shinigami will conjure a realm tying the crime scene to the truth. A mystery labyrinth. Overcome obstacles and manifestations of mysteries to edge closer to the actual
I mean, I'll
events.
probably play this. Fuck it, I like Danganronpa. I like mystery games.
Phantoms will attempt
I have a
to
shit ton of
ruin
other
your
ones to get
progress
through,
during
but
each case. Avoid their barrage of falsehoods
some that I've
and
already
slash
played and just
through
want to show to people, but...
Yeah, punch those sentences.
Oh, booba.
Master Detective Archives, Rain Code, launching first on the Nintendo Switch system, spring 2023.
The Nintendo Switch system.
Enter the village if you dare.
Oh no, it's scary.
The latest installment in the Resident Evil series is coming to Nintendo Switch as a cloud version.
The latest installment in the Resident Evil series couldn't be ported to Switch
of
properly.
the village and its 4 fearsome
So
lords.
what's the deal with the cloud stuff? Like, how is it different?
Resident Evil
It's
Village
not
Cloud
actually on your
launches
console.
on Nintendo
It's...
Switch October
You know how
28th.
when you watch a YouTube video, you're not actually downloading it, you're just being sent bits of it at a time?
I guess.
It's like that, but with video game data.
Okay.
I don't know how it works. It might be like a level at a time or something. I don't know.
I'm curious in what way this is better or worse than the normal way.
Well, you don't have to, like the actual processing is happening on like on a server somewhere. The game is literally not running on your console.
Oh.
It's running on a different console, and they're just sending the video feed to you.
It's fucking weird.
It's like if you screen shared a game to me and I was controlling it. Something.
Vanquish foes to avenge your father in this kung fu action brawler by thrusting.
Did they say prusting?
By thrusting?
I thought you said prusting with like a P.
Gain the upper hand.
I so don't
Fall
care.
in combat, and you'll get older and weaker.
Oh, no, wait, I actually have heard of this
Learn new
game.
techniques to complete your mission. Can you exact revenge before your time runs out? Sifu pummels its way on.
Yeah, okay, I've heard good things about this
Pre-orders
one.
begin today.
I'm still not that interested in it, but yeah, every time you die, your character gets older and weaker. So you get like punished in that way. But then as you practice it more and more, you can get through it while staying young and strong.
Aspiring to become a hero. Together with Sephiroth and Cloud, he investigates strange disappearances.
So this isn't FF7 Remake, this is a side story.
I don't know, what do they call it?
I already don't remember.
Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII
Oh, yeah.
Reunion
Yeah, this is
launches
like-
on Nintendo Switch December 13th.
It's like a side story or something.
Classic arcade shoot 'em up Radiant Silvergun is coming to Nintendo
Not a
Switch.
real game. Never heard of
Fire
it.
different types of weapons to take down waves of enemies. Defeat multiple enemies of the
I
same
love the
color
limited
for a
3D
chain bonus.
graphics in this game. They're
Or
so
take
charming.
down
Yes.
differently colored ones for a secret bonus.
Secret.
Rack up these bonuses for a high score. Radiant Silvergun.
Sorry, this is just giving me
Nintendo
vibes of
Switch
like
later today.
Bubsy 3D advertising that has extra lives on the back of the box.
Yeah, a little bit.
Make your way out of a derelict space station in this
Derelict.
roguelike game set
Do you want to try that one again?
But it's not as
I hate that my first instance of hearing that word is from fucking Zoolander, where they just made a derelict my balls joke.
various quests to unlock new
Terrible.
heroes, weapons, station areas, and more. Up to 3 players in online co-op can attempt to escape their grim fate.
Because I think of that every time I see the opening to Metroid
Endless
Prime.
Dungeon launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Was it playing in the other room on the TV or something?
Well, no, it's just it mentions getting a like distress signal
derelict
from a
spaceship, yeah. Okay.
Remaster remaster of Tales of
No.
Symphonia is coming to Nintendo Switch.
It's coming to
The world of
Nintendo Switch.
Silverlight is controlled by shadowy forces called Descience. To stop them,
Inferior.
a force known as the Chosen One must descend.
Nothing
the
wrong with
Tower of
Colette.
Salvation.
I like how that came back in the same fucking direct.
Yes.
The current Chosen
Why
One
does she have like the
is a true
derpiest face I've
friend
ever
in this
seen?
beloved action RPG. They'll meet allies along the way, like the wandering aristocrat Zellos.
Not a
And
character.
lumberjack who lost her emotions after an experiment, Presea.
Also not a character.
Other allies will also join the party.
Is Colette the only character?
Yes.
The fate of two interconnected worlds hangs in the balance. Tales of Symphonia Remastered begins its journey on Nintendo Switch early next year.
Yes.
This is the part where they just do a roundup before.
Oh,
Showing it.
how many fucking Life is Strange collections do we need? Didn't we already get a couple of them on Switch?
I don't know. Not a real game.
No, this one is real.
Never heard of it.
I haven't either, but it's still real. I liked the variety that we saw there. We got to see Mike and Sully and Goofy.
Yes.
Like, I like me some Monsters, Inc., but that was a little weird. Too many Kirby games.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch. One day, a spaceship crash lands.
If this thing
on
is,
Pop
like,
Star.
not
To
full
help Magmar
price,
return to his
maybe.
home planet, Kirby and his friends
It's
set
gonna
off
be.
on
I
an
know.
adventure. In addition
I did play Return to Dreamland as a rental, and it was
I played
was
most
fun.
of it
the new
on.
mecha copy ability makes
uh,
its debut. Blast foes
Okay.
from a
What the fuck is it called?
distance, or
Dolphin.
punch 'em up
It's like one of
close.
the only things I played on Dolphin. I had to not screen share it because it would lag really badly if I did.
The game supports local play for up to 4 players on the same system. Plus, everyone can play as Kirby while using their favorite copy abilities.
Hmm.
There's also a collection of sub-games to play.
What everybody
This
wanted.
includes the new sub-game Magalore's Tome Trackers. And returning ones like
Okay, but when are we getting
Zelda.
Tetra Trackers?
All sub-games can be played with
God.
up to 4 players.
I always have to look up what the hell the story with that was.
An adventure of deluxe proportions.
I never fucking remember. Didn't it, like, get repurposed into something in, like, the Japanese version of Four Swords Adventures?
I don't fucking remember. I think so.
2023. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, pre-order.
As part of Kirby's 30th anniversary, a remake of Kirby's Return to Dreamland will be released.
Yeah, we saw.
We hope you're looking forward to this game.
That's fine, I guess.
Thank you for watching today's
It's a
Nintendo
well-liked
Direct.
game. It scratches the itch that Star Allies, you know, would if you wanted a more traditional 2D Kirby thing after Forgotten Land.
Alright, well, here's our last thing, which I guess you probably know what it is, and I don't.
Yeah. I only saw half of the name. I think I know what it is.
So,
Like what it's called?
Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah.
No, Metroid. Oh well.
Enjoy your last moments not knowing what the title of this game is.
So how about that definitely confirmed Prime trilogy?
Yup. And Wind Waker and Twilight Princess and Oot and Majora.
Where the fuck is this coming
equals.
from? Like,
I don't know. It's got to have been like something that was being discussed at Nintendo and then just didn't come to fruition, or they pushed it off for whatever reason. Pushed it forward. Or back. Whatever.
I say this about a lot of games, but I wish I cared about this game. A new Zelda should be exciting to me.
Mm. Am I gonna have to call this one Hyrule Hang Gliding Adventure, or are they gonna make it actually have dungeons. So I saw Tears of the, and I'm like, is it going to be Tears of the Wild, or are they going to replace Wild with something else? Like, and I actually thought of Kingdom as one of the things.
Not too far away.
Yeah.
I'm amazed that that was all they showed.
Yeah, what the fuck? Come on. I guess they're saving the big showcase for like 2 months before it comes out.
Yeah.
Like the February Direct or whatever.
Well, Pikmin 4 is cool.
At me. Has nothing else to say.
That's pretty much it, yeah. I don't know how to feel about Zelda. I don't fucking like Breath of the Wild. I don't want them to keep... Like, it makes sense for them to make another one because it sold so well. Like, I'm not even mad about that. It's just, it's not for me.
I'll play it. I might not be happy if they don't include some fucking dungeons. Literally.
Dungeons would not save the game for me.
Oh, really?
Like, that is my smallest complaint about Breath of the Wild. I do not care about the dungeons.
I thought it was just the Korok things, and I'm like, well, that's kind of minor though, isn't it?
It's just the entire approach. The, like, here's a gigantic overworld, go do stuff in it. Like, there's no fucking direction.
Fair.
There's nothing. Like, I need goals that aren't just wander and collect shit.
There are quests, but yeah, I get what you mean.
And I don't like the breakable weapons, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's it.
Goodbye.